Blessings, everybody. Peace and blessings. Say this one right here is to my people, man, my women and my men who have, unfortunately, I'm going to say, had to spend some time up in the belly of that beast, man. Had to go behind them concrete walls, them barbed wire fence, man. Whose imperfections or mistakes in life, has cost them to have to go spend some time behind them bars. You know what I'm saying? This is to my people right here, because this one right here I wanted to kind of put together, because I know that I hadn't done one, first of all, and I do believe that from my own personal experiences, present and past, that I definitely have something to give my people. And I know they got something to give me as well, because all our struggles and our journeys are unique, and we all learn something new and different from all of it. So this is all I wanted to say is this here. Say, man, I know it's hard. Whether you just come home or whether you've been home a minute, whether you've been home some years, you know what I'm saying? So I know it's tough, man. And one thing that people who hasn't went through that experience cannot understand is that cannot understand is how really difficult it is in all of the in all the dynamical ways that it is. So, and all we can do is really try to, talk to them, and really we have to be, very patient, very tolerable with our loved ones and friends and people who try to help in the ways that they do. And we have to also understand that even with love, but I don't care if it's your woman or your man, a lot of times there's like a limitation, you know what I'm saying? Because they love you, they want to help you, they want to support you, or want to help and support us. But I mean, what they don't realize is that when it comes to bouncing back or getting, and when that's bouncing back to those who was once legally, living by the way of the system and stuff like that. It's bouncing back for them. But for a person who never really worked within the system, or was what they call a law-abiding citizen or whatever, who never really just lived like that, baby, since they was a kid, it's not necessarily a bouncing back, but it's a getting incorporated into it, which is very new and very difficult. And a lot of times when an individual come out of the walls, man, we live in a very structured environment where everything happens at a particular time of the day for days in, day out, and it's for years or whatever. And so when we have our life so structured in there and we got it together, we read and we own it, you know what I'm saying? So let's say like for the officers or for the other inmates in there, they look at you and like, man, you taking care of your business, you doing good, man. I ain't no way you gonna come back, or ain't no way you should be going through this, that, there, and other. So, but what we don't realize is that because of the structured environment, there's not a whole lot of space and room for us to have to make a large amount of decisions because of what's already in place. So the structure that we have is not really realistic. It's not a real, it don't give us the real deal. You know what I'm saying? So until an individual has come out and went through that experience, he's not going to be able to fathom what he's about to encounter. And I went back into the prison and told him, brother, man, you cannot over prepare for this world. You cannot over prepare for this world. Let me tell you, man, you better have a million ways to get paid, because if you've lived in that underworld for so long, when you have a million illegal ways to get paid, then instinctively when that beast kick in, when that hunger kick in, when them bills start coming later, or when that pressure just kick up because of unexpected seasons come about, then it's time to get clutched, to crush down and start clutching and grinding. I'm gonna tell you, people who live like that out here in this world, in the system, legally, I'm saying, people who them lives up under that, they when it's crunch time, their mind shift in overdrive, but it's all on a legal level. You know what I'm saying? I mean, for the most part, it don't mean like they don't turn a corner here or run a red light or run past stop sign. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, they're not gonna just run to the streets. They're not gonna start, prostituting or selling dope or trying to go rob somebody. I'm saying those extremes. You know what I'm saying? So for individuals who have resorted to that, once you've done it for so long, when it's crunch time, at that point, it becomes instinctive once you go through those kind of experiences. When that pressure hit, instinctive, you do what you've always done. And so we have to recreate the way we respond to life, which a lot of us understand that now, but a lot of us still trying to figure it out too. And let me tell you, man, if you spend most of your time up in there, entertaining yourself, listening to music, playing games, laughing, joking, watching movies all day, if you spend majority of your time in there like that, it's a good chance, man, you're not ready for this world. I'm telling you. You have, I don't care even if you live the legal lifestyle when you was out here. If you spent your time like that, you are not ready for what you finna encounter. And I'm gonna tell you, the toil and struggle is real. It's a part of living. We gotta embrace it. It's what it is. And when we embrace the struggle as a good thing, because it is a part of living, you're not gonna live. I'm talking about actually live. You're not gonna live without struggle. You know what I'm saying? So once you embrace and know that it's coming, the struggle is coming. You know that. And you start preparing for it. You live your life in a way you prepare for the struggles. You prepare for those unexpected times. You know what I'm saying? But you embrace it because it's a good struggle. Because what comes out of it is life. What comes out of it is a lot of productivity. Opposed to the struggle that's up in them behind them walls in that day room. You know what I'm saying? Just sitting up in there, that's a struggle of its own. That don't feel like a good struggle, because we ain't living. It's like it's trying to take your life away from you. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's trying to make you give up. So when you out here and you living, man, it's not like that. The struggle out here is different as long as you making the proper decisions. When you making bad decisions and doing dumb things and putting yourself in situations with people that is going to take from your life, then you're going to get that. You're going to get that hard struggle. It's not going to be the same way. You're not going to get that same kind of life out of doing, or going through the struggle or going through that process, because it's not building you the same way. Instead of it building you in a stronger way and making you feel good when you come out of it, what it's doing is whooping your ass because you done something wrong. You made a bad decision. You're around people you shouldn't be around. And that's just the way life is. Even though when you come out of that ass whooping, you gotta come out with a different perspective. Because brother once told me, you never come out of a trial and tribulation the same. Either you better or worse. And I do believe that. So, my thing is, man, you gotta stay 10 toes down. Keep your head up, man, and know that, man, the struggle is only temporary and it come in phases, man. You gotta keep pushing forward. I'm gonna tell you, I done entertained every thought that I thought I'd never entertain again since I've been home. Because the pressure of life is real. And you have to, it's gonna test you what you think about yourself. You think you got it, you think you ready, it's gonna show you, man, that nah, you ain't ready as you thought you were. Nah, you're not as strong as you thought you was. Here I am. Bam it at your door. It's life. Are you ready for me? Okay, here I come. You know what I'm saying? So, man, we just gotta stay ready, man. We gotta stay 10 toes down and pushing. We say we warriors, we say we strong, we gotta represent that, man. Because a lot of times we say I'm strong and all that, but as soon as the struggle get real, we ready to cry, we break down, we wanna go get high, we wanna drink, we wanna blame everybody, cuss everybody out, ready to go commit a crime or whatever. Man, it's our life. We gotta make the right decision for ourselves, no matter what, man. And we can't hate nobody and be tripping off the world and this, that, and another just because they don't fold or move to the way we want them to move. We gotta appreciate their perspective, value their perspective, value the choices they make about their life. Everybody wanna be happy. Everybody try to make decisions that are best for their own life. And we gotta respect that, move forward. Again, 10 toes down, man. If it don't feel right, it seem right. And it don't, appear to be correct, man. Just try to shift your perspective a little bit, because there's always another way of looking at it. Sure, Hassan, these children, man, Enlightening Mindset, Pride, Wolfpack family representative. Peace and blessings.